a typical day, typical easy day for me. Going for a little short run, come back to see this little guy. Not camera shy. Let's do it. Yeah, got a little dusting, a little bit coming down right now. Heading for my easy Miners Shrine Road run. Careful on those steps. A little dusting. Miners Shrine Road. Little white carpet. Nice. Silverton. Me. The Miners Shrine. And back home again. Little shameless shoe plug. Ultra Lone Peak 3.0. Any terrain, any weather. Woo! Let's go in and have some breakfast. As predicted, there's Rocky waiting to greet his daddy. He wants to come out and get some fresh air. Test video to see if my GoPro records while charging. Apparently it does. Cool. Let's get breakfast started and these wet clothes changed. All right, all changed into dry clothes, and that will be the first part of breakfast. Some oatmeal. These are not the instant oatmeal packets. This is the 10-minute type of oatmeal. Good stuff. Bob's thick cut oats. I'll get it into my little bowl over here and then doctor it up and show you the finished product before I devour it. All right, the finished product here, we have oatmeal with raisins and cinnamon and maple syrup. I also could put some almond butter on there. Rarely ever do I have any kind of almond milk or anything like that. Usually I just make it with water. Could chop a banana up in there, but this is my standard post easy run breakfast. If I'm doing a longer run, I'll generally get up early, have a Cliff Bar and some coffee, and that's pretty much it. But afterwards, I like to have a little more substantial meal. Sometimes it's a pastry of some kind, but my favorite go-to is oatmeal. Yes. While my oatmeal is being devoured, I'm generally boiling the water for my coffee because I like hot coffee. I use the AeroPress almost always. I'll do a whole video on that someday. It's super easy to use the AeroPress. Put a little coffee in there. Once the water boils, you just pour it in and press it. The air pressure makes a pretty strong brew. Good stuff. I'll show you once again the finished product. Oh, and Rocky's watching for birds. He was watching for birds. All right, the coffee is pressed. That makes a nice, strong espresso-like brew. I generally add some water and make it more like an Americano. Stir it up a bit. And voila. The coffee is from City on the Hill coffee shop in Leadville. This is called it's not the Miner's Roast, it's the Nordic blend. Really sort of a medium to dark blend. Love my coffee. I'm gonna enjoy this puppy. And in many ways, I'm kind of a neat freak. It's my OCD, I guess, but I like to wash the dishes right away, so I'm gonna take care of that. The dishes are done. Generally after breakfast, it's time to chill with the rock star. Catch up on social media. He usually becomes social media, sometimes willingly, sometimes not. Such a ham.
I wouldn't have believed, like, it just blew my mind. That was back when everything was nowhere near as commercialized as what it is now, even though it was for...
All right, I tidied up a bit with the vacuum. Go check my mail now. What's these steps? Somebody has cabin fever. Yeah. A little muddy right now, guy. We'll go out. We'll go out later. A little muddy right now. Time for some lunch. I always start with some fruit. Either an orange, that's a peeled mandarin orange, or a banana. That's my little appetizer, some fruit. Some days I'm just really hungry. Now we have some Triscuits and some vegan cheese. I like vegan cheese. It doesn't melt like regular cheese, and I do eat regular cheese. I just like to mix it up. I'm vegetarian, not totally vegan. Have been vegan before, but my gosh, there's some things I really love, like pastries, which often have eggs in them, and occasionally I like ice cream and real milk in my lattes. So I'm not totally vegan at the house, much more so than out in public. Definitely vegetarian, though. More in the way of appetizers, chips and salsa. I have this thing for chips and salsa. Man, I love chips, and those are blue corn, unsalted, so maybe a little healthier than most, but they're still chips. Chips are chips. That salsa is incredible, though. Look at that. I have an unbelievable appetite. Have had ever since the Bear 100, just insatiable appetite. I don't count calories, but you can probably total up some of this stuff I'm eating. I'm only 105 pounds. That's about 47 and a half, 47 3/4. At 47 and a half or a little more kilos for you European types. Sorry I got cut off there. I said some magic word that GoPro didn't like. I'm going to enjoy these. And probably what I would call my main course. That's a wonderful salad. I have a lot of things in there. I have broccoli, mushrooms, tomatoes. I have garbanzo beans. I have some chia seeds, ginger, turmeric, curry powder, black pepper. I have some Bragg's liquid amino sprayed on there, a little bit of olive oil, and some nutritional yeast, and maybe some other things that I'm not sure of, but it's gonna be good. This is really, really good. Delicious. And let's top it all off with a honey whole wheat bagel with delicious Whole Foods crunchy almond butter. Oh yeah. And this is pretty much a daily thing for Rocky and me. Nap time. There's something about sleeping during the day you just can't recreate at night. You sort of feel like you got away with something. And as a retiree, it's really nice to be able to relax. This is a very easy day in terms of running. I did a 4-mile easy run in the snow. Had some really good oatmeal for breakfast, a really good lunch, and yeah, afternoons are for napping. Enjoy the ride. As predicted, Rocky gets a box.